name is Merrill, CEO of Mark Research. I'm a 35-plus year veteran of the research and insights community and the host of our podcast, On the Mark. Welcome to another Merrillism segment. Today's segment is, wait for it, I don't like this business practice. Before I get to a story, I tell you, and you should know this, I love business strategy and I love brainstorming about ways to move businesses forward and increase revenue. But yes, this strategy really bothers me. All right, time to set up today's Merrillisms, of course, with a story. There I am in Florida with my daughter and her two best friends having lunch at the Fort Lauderdale airport. Since there aren't a ton of choices, many of the listeners could guess exactly where I'm eating at. Our waitress that day was good. I wouldn't say she was amazing. I wouldn't say she was unbelievable. She was average. Side note, I think it would be hard to work at an airport restaurant because with all the delays these days, I think it puts so many of their customers in a really bad mood. Well, after we order, we eat, and I have the check in my hand, and I'm getting ready to pay. I notice in very fine small print that the gratuity, 18%, by the way, was included and already filled out. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you doing that. And another line was there for another gratuity as well. My issue isn't having restaurants charge the 18%. I actually think it's a good idea since my belief servers and restaurant staff is very hard to come by and underpaid these days. But my issue lies in there's no sign anywhere that they're adding 18% to my bill. There's no mention on the menu. The server didn't mention it. And by chance, I noticed the small print that it was on there. That's my issue. And I ask you, what percentage of guests do you think missed that? Is it 20%, 30%, 40%? I can guarantee it's over 20% for sure. And I think that's wrong. In fact, just wrong. I think all businesses need to have full disclosure. Be upfront and tell their guests about the 18% gratuity. Have it displayed in the menu so people notice, or have the server mention it. When they have the guest check in hand, mention it. Some restaurants do this, and frankly, they do it pretty well. Others, like this one, they didn't. They did nothing, and I think that isn't right. I think it isn't fair, and to me, it's bad business practice. What do you think? Does this bother you? What percentage of guests do you think leave another tip? Have you left an extra gratuity by accident because of this poor business practice? Thanks for listening to today's segment. I don't like this business practice. My name is Merrill Dubrow. Stay well, be safe, and please stay in touch.